And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Wrong Side Simulations, bringing you the best content, the wrong side of the airplane, the right seat. And as always, my name is Blake, and I am a real-world flight dispatcher, and bring you a little more context to your flight sim viewing experience. And today is another special day in the flight sim community. For those of you who have used Chaseplane before, you know just how special this application is and how much easier it makes our lives as flight simmers. And today it has finally released, at least a soft release. If you spend more than $42 on the Parallel 42 online store, then you are inducted into the part, or whatever it's called, the Parallel 42 Club or some shit. And if you are in that club, which again, all you gotta do is spend 42 bucks on the site, you get access to Chaseplane. I love all of Parallel 42's bush flying sceneries and their Juice Goose little side-by-side, so I have spent well more than $42 on their site. So I was able to get Chaseplane, and we are going to look at this thing together. The only thing that I have done to save y'all the monotonous time of having to watch is go through the skip through the tutorial and then just set up basic camera controls, so that when we go to set up our reviews, it'll all happen much faster. Because I doubt the last thing I want to do is sit here and watch me bind controls. So that is the game plan for today. I'm gonna shoot a message to my man Javier. He asked me to text him, let him know if I was going to go stream today. Now, for those of y'all who don't know, Chaseplane will only be available in the beginning for Microsoft Flight Sim 2020, but they are developing it for 2024. It's just going to take more time for 2024. as the sim evolves. So, also what you're seeing right now is the cinematic view. So you can use this view whether you're on the ground or whether you're flying. There's flyby view, there is nearest runway view, there is nearest gate view. I believe you can even open up airport in the menu and go to any gate that you like. There's so much that this thing does, and it's only 30 bucks. Like, it is, in my opinion, it's probably worth like $200. Like, I would pay out the fucking ass for this application. It is so useful, and it makes your life so much better as a flight simulator. So, anyways, as always, first things first, gotta give a huge shout out to all the channel members. That's going to be Dustin, Cali Simmer, Marco, Image Seeker, Kyle, Lewis, D, Chip, Mickey Mike, Captain Nate, Hillbilly Gypsy, AJJ, Josh, Sue, Falls, West Person, David Isaac, Excavation Nation, CST Gaming, Go Solar Please, AJ Fernari, Zippy Zapple, Captain Kim Trails, Brandon, Kevin Reed, Fritz340, Fred, CJ Martin, Zach Hamilton, Captain Shaquille Oatmeal, Greg Hill, and Dale Aviator. Thank y'all guys so much for the continued support. Greatly appreciate every single one of y'all. Now over to the chat. Josh, my man's in the house. Great to see you, dude. Hope you're doing well. Wes, what's happening, brother? Hope you're doing good. Oh, my man, the one and only Brian Harris. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Hell of an intro video. Nice, man. I appreciate it. I put in quite a bit of work on that one. I seem to do a new one about every year or so. I'll probably give this one another 3 or 4 months and maybe make something new. Maybe do something with the 350, or if we get that Bluebird, a little 7.5 action. D-Champs in the house, great to see you, my friend, and the one and only, the lovely Cali Simmer. Hey, I purchased it and installed it, haven't tried it yet, so looking forward to this. Good, I'm sure you will learn a thing or two. Now, something important to highlight, some of these camera reviews will kind of show some of the sim limitations. So like that top-down view that you were just looking at with the kind of shitty ground textures, that's just because the camera view is so high that the ground textures weren't really fully loading, and that's a sim thing. That's not a chase plane thing. So as you can see, the further away we get from the airplane, that kind of LOD kind of takes effect, and you'll start seeing some of the ground textures not look as sexy. As you can see right there, I kind of wish I could make it not do this view just for this reason, but then maybe again when we're flying and we're at 40,000 feet, this will be a cool view. So, but that is a limitation of the sim. That is not chase plane. All right. Oh, my friend Captain Jack, how is it going? Good, sir. Hope you're doing well. Can you make the TV FD? I'm not sure. Don't know what our plans are tonight. Typically, Crystal and I will go out to eat with some of her gym friends. She's at the gym right now, so when they get done with the gym, we usually go out to eat with them. If that does not happen, it is very possible. Also, very worth noting that tonight is the first night of LSU SEC conference play, and I do very well intend on watching that game. But I could probably make an exception for you, my friend. Yeah, it just depends on what Crystal and I are doing tonight. Alright, so here's the game plan for the flight. We're flying obviously the Delta A350. We're going to fly from Salt Lake City to Seattle. I am flying on Delta Virtual Airlines as well as a Pilot's Life with Delta. So we'll be tracking this whole flight. But before we even get to start and doing the flight stuff, we're going to have to set up some views. So we'll kind of go through that together. I paid very little attention to the tutorial, so hopefully it's just as easy to figure out as the prepared version of this application. And once we get our camera view set up, we'll pre-flight and head on out. So it's probably going to take us a little bit longer to get off the ground than normal, but we'll try to make it somewhat fast. Yeah, Friday nights with the wife, me too usually, but I'm unsupervised tonight. Very nice. Those are some of the best nights. Some of the best nights when you're unsupervised. Working in the home office today, taking care of paperwork, doing great today. I'm very happy to hear it. Hope you can get that paperwork taken care of pretty quick so you can get to having more fun on your Friday. But man, I love the cinematic view. Watching the airplane getting loaded and stuff. It'll be even nicer like with Phoenix when I can control the EFB and make things happen with the airplane without having to go to the cockpit view to do it. That'd be nice. I almost flew the Phoenix. I was like, you know what? What is the sexiest airplane that we could showcase with the cinematic view? Well, that's 757, of course, but we don't have one. So the next best was the 350. So, all right. Like I said, I have set up basic camera views, so like back, forward, left, right, up and down. That's all I've set up for cockpit. I did set up some drone views, or drone controls. It has like shortcuts to the cinematic, gate, that kind of stuff. So like on my controller, if I'm in drone camera but I want to go to say nearest gate, I can just hit my little left POV button, and here we are at the nearest gate. So now how do I get back to, so this will get a lot easier after we set up views or set up bindings to views, but to get to your Chaseplane menu, it's going to be in your little menu, but if you have flow, you'll need to go add it to flow. So you would just hold down on the tile, type in Chase, click on Chaseplane, and drop it to the tile that you want it in. Very simple, and then you'll just click it to open it up. Alright, so from here, this is where we need to start binding stuff, and I haven't done any of this yet. And in fact, what I'd probably like to do is maybe delete these if I can. I can maybe use them as a, I'm gonna call this defaults. And then I'm gonna assign a view shortcut. I'm gonna do my number pad. I'm gonna do number 7. And save. Autopilot. I don't like that. So let's see. Can I delete these? Yeah. I'm probably gonna delete just about all of these. I wish there was like a quick delete. We're gonna make all of our own. Might keep some of these. Can I drag these? Oh man, look at that. You can put it anywhere you want. Love it, because I definitely don't want those at the top of the list. Got United pushing out back there. Cabin view, aileron views. I don't really like that. See ya. Alright. And one thing we might have to do in the cockpit view is kind of mess around with like the speeds of these cameras. And so to do that, we'll go to preferences, internal, and then here's our camera speeds. So that you have like you can put in very precise speeds all the way down to the ½ degree per second. But you can also type it in too, which makes it a little bit easier. So we'll do 75. Kind of like that. That's rotation, so I didn't move at all. Because I'm gonna want precision on making these views. Camera weight, that's what I need to change. That's, I think, what's making this a little laggy feeling. Alright, we'll go with that. Okie dokie. So that's our default view. It's a little bit off center for me. So move it kind of where I want it. Use my mouse to get that view right where I like it. And then click on it. Oh, motherfucker. Click little that little button, hit save position, and bam. Now if we do adjust, let's see. Look at that. That's kind of nifty. Now, if you want to, so the beautiful thing with Chaseplane is that you can, let's say like for me, I have my category of views, right? So number 7 is my default view. Number 6 is my right wing or my right window view. The cool thing is you can make more than one view per key and cycle through those views. So, for example, let's do, let's see, I just want to do hard-mounted, any-mounted view in the cockpit or cabin. Mounted and stiff, passenger, human, and floaty. I don't know if I want to be floaty, but I do want to be human. So this is kind of cool. These are new features that were not in the previous. Instrument views for the aircraft. Let's just go with human and floaty. Skip this view when using the previous next control assignments Chaseplane. Nah. We're gonna call it right 1. Alright, so we'll get the view kind of where we want it, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make 3 separate right views. Save that position. Then I'm going to duplicate. Call it number 2. And I'm going to make another view. A little bit more, kind of looking 90 degrees out the airplane. Save position. Before I do that, we'll just duplicate it again, and I'll make a third. And then this one's going to be kind of looking out back like that. Save that position. Alright, so then this one I'm add a shortcut, do number pad 6, and then same thing with this one. Nope. Save, and then this one. Save. Alright, so here's the beauty of it. Here's our default view, and let's say we're going to be turning onto the runway, and we kind of want to look, you know, maybe 45 degrees out the window. Do that. Hit the same button again. Same button again. Now, I don't like how it's quick like that. So maybe we change the group and see what that does. Clicking stuff I don't want to click. Change group. And so we're kind of learning this shit together, because some of this, like I said, some of this stuff is new features compared to what they had in the prepared version. There we go. Okay, that's what I want. I don't want like a quick snap. I want like to see the transition, right? So we're taxiing. I'm gonna make a right turn on the runway. Bam, bam. It's a little bit laggier than I like. Like by like a microsecond. I'm sure I can adjust that. All right, so we're gonna do the same thing for the left side of the airplane. And I'm going to make this one number 9. Save that. Then we're going to duplicate. Save position and assign it. Now, if you're the type that you don't like to make your own custom views, Chaseplane does come with a community function where you can download other people's presets and then assign your own bindings to it. That'll make this process a little bit faster. And then you can also go, you know, adjust them as you like them, that kind of thing. So you're not having to do all of the heavy lifting. And so one thing I saw here, so I can select share view, share this view with others in the community, turn that on, that kind of stuff. Skip this view, and we'll leave that on. All right, cool. So we'll look to the left, cycle through it. Or say, you know, look to the left, but now we want to look on the right. Cool. All right, so now let's say we need a little center pedestal. Probably really only need, so we'll do that. Call it center 1. Bind it to number 1. Then I'm going to duplicate. 2. Then I'm just going to tilt the head down just a little bit more. Save that position. Assign to the same key. And we're good to go. That's our default view. Center pedestal, center pedestal. Sweet. Alright, let's do some overhead action. Now, I have been having this weird issue from time to time with the like up and down kind of sticking a little bit. Beanie Baby, how's it going, my friend? Is the A350 worth it? Thinking about getting it? So Chaseplane is not free. Chaseplane is $30. Again, you have to be part of their Parallel 42 club to get into that club. You have to spend $42 or more on you know, any of their other products. Then once you have spent 42 bucks, then you can purchase Chaseplane. It's a soft release. They'll do the actual release in the very near future. But is the A350 worth it? I don't honestly, but if you gave me the choice between this airplane and Phoenix, I would buy Phoenix. Phoenix $50, and I think it's just a better, higher fidelity airplane, better quality of life. But is the A350 worth it? If money's not a problem for you, if $75 isn't, you know, too much of a hit, then yeah, I would say get it. All right, so let's do overhead. So I want to kind of keep that like perspective of the FO. So we'll do that. Pilot, next. Overhead. Call that one, so I don't know if I'm gonna do another one or not. And then we'll assign that to number 4. We'll save that. And then, like, let's just say we want to look at the aft portion. So I'm just going to click this, duplicate. Save that. Cool. Just check it, make sure it works. And it does. Alrighty, let's go down to the McDo view. Add another one. Pilots. Next. Out number 5, and then we're going to duplicate. Move it where we want it. Get a view of both of them. Save that position, number 5, and save. Now I can do FO side, but if I need to see both of them, I can do that too. That's taken care of. Let's do a little autopilot. And we'll put this one on number 8. I don't think I need a second view of that one. Might not need our EFB. That's good. Next. And EFB. Save. We'll come to this side as well, just in case we ever need to use it. Duplicate. Save that position and go number 2. Nice. So really, like, the world is kind of your oyster. All sorts of keys that you can bind. So now let's start doing. This will obviously be a little bit better in like Phoenix. Airsoft Messiah, how's it going, my friend? What even is Chaseplane? What does it do? It is a camera application. It can do fancy shit like this. Look at that, man. Cinematic view. It's going to pivot around the airplane, move around, look beautiful. You can do flyby. You can do nearest tower view, nearest runway view. You can create all your own views, and you can make as many of them as you want. Whereas, you know, in native to the sim, you can only make 10. You can make as many as you want, bind them to whatever you want. It's a drastic increase to your quality of life as a flight sim pilot. So let's say I want to do a test. So if we're in cinematic view like this, and I want to go back to my default view, I just press the button. There it goes. I think I'll make me like a little wider view. And just duplicates. Call it default 2. Bam. I'm gonna even make me like a jump seat view. Set that right here. Shit. Save that. Put that there. Bam. Bop. 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 Oh yeah. And now let's say we want to like kind of walk through the cabin, right? Well, first to get out, we got to open the door. So let's make this a view. I'm going to assign this to number, let's go 0. Save that. Alright, cool. We can open. Say we come here. Save. This is obviously going to be a better thing to have or do when you have a fucking modeled cabin. Obviously, it's like Phoenix, iFly, stuff like that. Maybe we should make this one. Let's go back. And I think this one we should make where it says passenger instead of pilot. Bam. Alright, so come here, save position. I'm going to change the group. We're going to do passenger. Now I don't really know what the difference is. 0, 0. Alright, so then it's going to snap on over. gonna change it back to. I like that instead of this. Well, I don't know. What do y'all think? So, I guess benefit. So see how like when we go from that cabin door to this view, you gotta like watch all the bullshit go by. Maybe this is one that we do want to do passengers, so we kind of get like the movement and then pow. You don't have to see like going through seats or going through like all the windows and stuff. Maybe that's not a bad one. Save that, please. Let's duplicate. Let's call this cabin 1 through 4. So again, y'all get the gist. You can make as many views as you like. So we'll do this window. Save position 0. And so since we've made this passenger, right, so we'll see the movement go into the cockpit door, we'll see the movement go into the cabin door, but then from here we don't really want to see going through walls and seats and windows and stuff. So we gotta fix that one. I messed that one up. So I really like how they did that, where you have some options on transitions. Cockpit door, cabin, and then boop, boop. Look at that. So you don't have to see like the camera turn and go through walls and shit. Just go straight to where we want it. It's very nice. I like that. We'll come to the back. I'm gonna delete the rest of those other. Yeah. And so all these I'm just saving to the same button. So to make everything happen that you're seeing, I'm just pressing the same button on my number pad multiple times. That one took a second to load. Oh. That's pretty sexy, dude. I'm telling you, man, there's so much you can do with this thing. David Isaac, my man, how's it going, brother? So anything that you ever do in these, if you want to edit it later, like the title, whatever the case, you can do so. Alright, so I'm going to make one last view, and then we're going to kind of do the same process, but we're going to do it for the external portion of the airplane. Is there any more of the airplane? There's got to be more airplanes. We're too close to the damn wing. And you can increase the speeds of these cameras and how fast they move and what they do and stuff. A lot of work, yeah. Now I think like the faster you get at it, like the more of a little system you get down, the easier it gets, and you can speed up the cameras stuff too. I'm just trying to illustrate, you know, kind of all the capabilities that this thing has. Now, the other cool thing with this too is, let's say like you make this for the A350-900, you can load this profile for the A350-1000. Might have to make some minor adjustments to some of these cameras, but overall they're pretty much done, right? You just move the camera you want it, hit save, move on to the next one. Cabin walk through, and it would help if I would like duplicate these instead of having to just create new ones and make it a lot faster. All through 8, and then save. Bam. So especially for folks like me, content creators, you know, this is awesome because you get a lot of flexibility in, you know, what you want to show. There's something I had out a number. It's this. Take this to the top. And we got captain's side too. Probably also do that.
Retard.
Perfect.
Retard.
Perfect.
Retard.
Kevin.
Retard.
Welcome, my friend, to the Wrong Side community. Very happy to have you. Hope you're doing well. All right, so now we've done the inside, and obviously we've made a lot of cameras. A lot of these you could probably do while you're en route and you don't have much to do. But now, well, that's a close up of a butthole. That's interesting. So these camera controls don't work the same as they do inside the airplane. Just pivots around the airplane. Maybe we need to use... No. I wonder if this is sim thing. Oh, okay, cool. Never mind. Now we're good. Alright, so now we can make us some external views. And what's pretty cool, obviously, you know, this airplane in real life has its tail cam and taxi cam, so you can bind that to anything you want for quick, fast access, not having to scroll through them or anything. So let's go, let's say for the taxi cam, we'll bind that to the minus button. Tail cam, we can do I don't know, the multiply, save that. Then we'll come back to here. And so kind of like with the walkthrough, I could use one key and kind of set a cycle of external views that I might want. So make those fast. And I won't really sit on doing these too much. Jefferson, welcome. Thank you for the subscription. Love the name, by the way. Alright, so we'll set this one. We'll do add. Alright, so now, so what is this? Chase. Any view that is loosely attached to the aircraft, like from an aircraft chasing it. Then we got spot view. Any view that allows you to orbit around the aircraft. Huh. Miscellaneous. Any views that don't match any other group. Passenger view, hard mounted. This one would probably want maybe hard mounted. We'll transition in and out. Oh man. Like that's got to make you think a little bit more, like kind of how you want to execute some of these views. Let's see. So bear with me. I've got the flyby, but I think if I set the camera kind of a ways, call it a chase. Next, I'm gonna call this, if this works how I think it's gonna work, taxi by. And then that's gonna need a special key binding that I'll remember. Decimal. So we gotta remember that. We gotta remember to come back to that one. Shouldn't most of these views be instrument views? They have pilot group from what I see. Yeah, they do. I went and deleted all of them. I like to make all of my own custom views. I fly from the right seat. So just to kind of recap, so I've already made all my views for the inside of the airplane. And I like to do special things. So like for example, looking out the right window, I like to have 3 different views. So I can look at a 45-degree angle, 90-degree angle, and then kind of back behind the airplane. Do the same thing on the other side of the airplane, like that. And one thing I just saw that I didn't like is I noticed that we're kind of sticking out of the window there a little bit. So I'll pull that back in, edit, save, and we're done with that. Alright, so there's our chase camera. I'm gonna go back to taxi cam just to get it closer to the airplane a little bit faster. But kind of in the same way that we did all the internal views, you can set up external views as well. Put your camera anywhere you want it. And it'll pop up that way. So I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on doing these. Do hard mounted on this one. Stabilize the camera so it stays aligned with the horizon. Nope, no, actually I think we will do that. We're gonna call this left nose. And we'll bind it. And we'll do this to number 3. And I can make all of my external views the same key so you can cycle through them super fast. Look, we can even do... So think about this like for engine starts. That's gonna be sexy. We'll do the same on this other side, and then we'll call that good. Y'all get the idea. And we'll finally get this flight going. I'm gonna do this one. I don't know why it's doing that. Kind of gets a little stuck. And we'll make this one like an orbit kind. We'll see how that works. We can adjust it if need be. Make it a hard. Save. All right, cool. So just using number 3 on my number pad, we'll come out to this view and go to this view. This I'm very curious about. Why is it only orbiting? I had it by the engine, so why is it? I don't like that. Change the group, and we'll do hard mounted. I'm gonna kind of put it back to where I want it. Oh my god, bitch. Stop doing that. I don't know if that's a bug or if that's a binding issue. I went and double checked my bindings. So now it's wanting to go up. This is getting obnoxious. Right when I needed it to stop. Alright, whatever, this will work. I wanted it down low. Alright, so we're done with all of that. Just to show y'all some other capabilities this thing has. You can go to tower view. You can go to nearest runway view. You can go to nearest parking. But you can also go to the airport itself. And you can select whatever parking. I'm not sure what gate we're at. So we can just go to like Alpha 24, Alpha 22, whatever gate. And it'll quickly jump over there. So if you know you got a buddy, you're flying on that sim, you got a buddy that's flying with you, you know what gate they're parked at, you can watch them push out, you know, just as whatever you like. You can choose runway, so I think right now everybody's like on 3-4 left and right, so you can watch airplanes, you know, take off from there. You can move your camera around. You're not bound in any kind of way. Tower view, I'll move my camera where I'm not staring at the tower cab. You can even go to other airports in the area. It's pretty wild. But you can also add your own custom views as well. So let's go to nearest parking, which is where we're at, right? Dude, why is it doing that? It's only up and down functions. I mean, let's say like you want like an indoor terminal camera. Maybe it's an airport you fly to a lot. You can park at the same gate. And you can watch yourself pull up stuff. I don't know, but you can set this as its own view. There's so much you can do with this thing that is pretty crazy. But obviously, I think one of the best is the cinematics. Okay, we're done with that. That is your tutorial. Too bad I don't really sim in 2020 anymore. Man, I tell you what, I've kind of given up on 2024 for the moment. It might be something in my community folder, but I've uninstalled, reinstalled, and I cannot load into any payware airport, and it's really irritating. I'm gonna get caught up in the chat real fast. So far, I'm impressed with this Chaseplane. Dude, you would not hate it, I promise you. A lot of setup, but I think the features are great and be worth it, 100%. And you don't have to, I mean, every airplane will come, it's going to read the preset views, so it's going to come with all of the preset views that you would find default to the airplane. And you can just, you know, set bindings to that and, you know, rock and roll with those if you want. Or you can download other community. I can go and turn all of these on to share it with the community, and y'all can use my views if you like, and set your own bindings how you like your bindings. All good, man. Just wrapping up the work day. About to jump on the sim, mess around with Chaseplane stuff. I'll sip it up. Man, that's gonna be my next step. Once we get airborne, I'm grabbing me a brew as well. Let's see, I think we read those. They have the pilot group. Zippy Zappa, what's going on, man? We won the Content Creator of the Year award from Flight Sim Awards 2025. You should ACARS him. Hell yeah, man. That's awesome. I definitely will. Congrats to him. I didn't even know that was a thing. Well, actually, I think it is. I think I voted on it. Parallel 42. How is it going? First and foremost, thank you so much for the, I'm sure, very hard work on Chaseplane. I am a huge advocate of Chaseplane, as is much of the community, and I've been using it since prepared. And I got to tell you, I am extremely excited to finally have this. So thank you for the work. I know y'all are working on it with 2024 as that evolves as well. So appreciate that. we're definitely going to want it in 2024. So, huge thank you. Greatly appreciate it. Very happy to be finally showing this off. Oh yeah, and also, Callie brings up a good point. Not just Chaseplane, but love all of your products. I have just about all of the bush scenery, the Juice Goose. Love all that stuff. So thank you for that work as well. Reaper 8, have a hard time loading in the default airports 2024. Funny enough, I load into Stansted in UK, and then some reason I back out and then can load up airport choice. You know, I've heard that like a workaround is you can zoom way out and then it'll load in. But it's gotten to the point where, at first for me, I couldn't load into a payware airport in the 350. Now it's like all payware airports and payware airplanes I can't load into. It's a little bit obnoxious, but I'm sure it's just something in my community folder that is derived for 2020. It's not compatible with 2024. Guys, before we get to pre-flight, and if you don't mind, so that this live stream can make it out to the masses and everybody can see just how amazing Chaseplane is, please smash that like button. If you don't mind, it would be a huge help to the algorithm, and that way other folks can see what this thing is capable of and get their hands on it as well. So, all right, I got to figure out where the hell I'm at. I'm all discombobulated now. Crew supply, ground control. We'll do the CBR test if we were in a 320, but we're not. Aiders 1, 2, and 3. Nav logo. We already got our fuel, so we'll go seatbelt signs on. In fact, we're fully boarded, by the way. We'll get all that stuff. I might take the zoom off of the scroll wheel. I usually do that. Constraints are on. Flight director's on. Constraints on. Alrighty. Knits. And we are. Who are we? You know what I need to do? Pretty sure I had it like that. That way we can see our OFP while we're typing into the MIGDO. Alright, we're Delta Flight 858. Get that requested. Tariq Muhammad, hello to you as well. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Welcome to the Wrong Side community. Alright, Seattle, or Salt Lake to Seattle. Be cruising at 40,000 feet, CI-99. Average tailwind component of 29 knots. Departure. Off runway 34 left. And we're going to be on Seagull 1. TWF transition, insert that, Seattle, arrival, and I believe the arrival runway is a little different, 34 right, they're going to do 34 center, approach, 34 center, not going to do a via, none, and then star, is the Chins 5. Insert all of that. Secondary If we were in a Phoenix, we would need to do the secondary because of random failures, but you don't have random failures in the Inibuilds 350. So we're going to continue on. Let's go with knits, and I want fuel and load. Our planned zero fuel weight is 382.9. Zero fuel weight CG at 30.24. And our block fuel, so we got 36.7 planned, and we got 36.7 on board. And then we're taking 324 passengers. And we'll do our takeoff performance. Call it wet. Look like we had some showers in the area. We're gonna go toga. We have not done a toga takeoff in this airplane yet. Compute that. 33, 38, 46, 1 plus F. Cool, I like it. Confirm it. Get all of our charts pinned that we're going to need. Arrival, chins, airport. No, I want approach. And 3-4 center. Alright, so for our ADIS 2475, alright, all of a sudden my camera bindings aren't working anymore. $24.75.
Salt Lake City Airport information, Mike. 2045 Zulu. Wind 120 and 3. Visibility 10. View cloud is 2,600.
Southwest 752, Salt Lake City clearance, cleared to Metropolitan Oakland. Radar
just purchased Chaseplane, started my sim, but cannot see Chaseplane. Any idea, please?
10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency.
Yeah, so you'll find it in your toolbar at the top. Now, if you have flow, Then what you want to do is add it to your tile. So you'll hold down on a tile that you want to add it to. That's going to open your menu. Search Chase. You'll find the Chaseplane here, and then just add it to whichever tile you want to add it to. And then it'll be in your menu. So you can just then open Flow and open it that way. But if you don't have Flow, it should be in your little toolbar at the top. Alright, who are we? 858 Heavy. Salt Lake City clearance. Delta 858 Heavy looking for IFR to Seattle.
Delta 858 Heavy, Salt Lake City clearance, cleared to Seattle Tacoma Airport. Seagull 1 departure, Twin Falls transition, then is filed. Climb via SID departure frequency 128.1, squawk 6554.
Alright, we're cleared to Seattle via the Seagull 1 departure, Twin Falls transition, then is filed. Climb via SID, departure frequencies 128.1, squawk 6554, Delta 858 Heavy. I will admit, I do like to have my
Negative
OFP.
Seagull 1 departure, Twin Falls transition, then is filed.
Yeah, that, whatever. I like to have my OFP
Cleared
on
to
my
Seattle
iPad so that I
Tacoma
can write
Airport.
notes as they give
Seagull
clearances
1
and stuff.
departure, Twin Falls transition, then as filed.
A little harder
Climb
to do
via
that in
side.
airplane.
Departure frequency
We do have a
128.1.
notepad here, though.
Squawk 6554. Delta 858 Heavy.
So departure
Delta
frequencies.
858 Heavy, read back correct. Contact ground 123.775 when ready for pushback or engine start.
128.1. Contact ground on 123.775 and ready to push back and engine start. Delta 858 Heavy.
Negative, ground on 123.775.
Oh my god, this dude.
Ground 123.775 when ready. Delta 858 Heavy. Take care.
Put it there. Alright.
Delta 1136, Salt Lake City clearance cleared to Austin Bergstrom. Rugged tree departure, Kira transition, then is filed. Climb via SID. Departure frequency 126.25, squawk 1401. Delta 1136, read back correct. Contact
I'm not really
ground
sure how this notepad
23775 when
works.
ready for push or start.
I put notes in there and it didn't really seem to save or something. Anyways, ready? So we got our departure free.
All aircraft be advised, information November now current, altimeter 2968.
Niner 68 set, and I believe we're ready to go. Get the AP fired up. We got our fuel, so we can get those on. Put these in auto, and yeah. $23,000. Nice. Alright, why does it go in there?
Delta 1543, gate Alpha 5 taxi via Hotel Niner, Golf Echo Bravo, 2 November Charlie. Delta 1136, runway tree 4 right taxi via 1 November, Hotel 1.
Alright, I'm not gonna worry about doing checklists and whatnots.
Southwest 752, contact Salt Lake City Tower 1 tree 2.65. Have a good one.
Bam, look at that. Just quick, outside, right where I wanted it to go. See the jet wave pull back. I wonder if it's going to pull.
Delta 2873, Gate Alpha 47 taxi via Hotel Niner, Hotel Yankee, 2 November, 2 Sierra.
Super excited about this. Super, super excited. I'll probably go no camera so we can just enjoy the pure beauty that Chaseplane brings. Awesome trick. Very happy to help. What's kind of cool too with this cinematics view is when other airplanes are pushing back and starting up, you can hear them starting engines. Which tile Chaseplane be under? If you can show me. Yeah, sure, not a problem. So what I did, so you just, again, you click and hold whichever tile, or really you can click and hold any of them. If you don't have one that's empty, you probably have to delete one.
Delta 1136, contact Salt Lake City
And
Tower
then
119.05.
in the search bar,
have a good one.
Just type Chase or Chaseplane. You'll find it right here. And just click it and drag it to whichever empty tile you have. Alright, let's see. So we need call for clearance or call for push. Salt Lake City ground, Delta 858 heavy, ready for pushback and engine start. Should be nose left, I believe. No, nose right.
Delta 858 heavy, Salt Lake City ground, pushback and engine start approved. Face west.
Push start approved, face west, Delta 858 heavy. Jim! Coño! Great to see you, dude. Hope you're doing well. Oh, man. Oh, would you look at that. And it just gets even prettier when the airplane's moving. Now, I think something that's kind of important to note, under my graphic settings, I am using the TAA with FrameGen. I believe, so like with my settings, you're going to see the wheels kind of look a little funky. You're going to see some, what do they call it? Artifacting, I believe. If you have different settings, you won't see that. It's just how my settings are. So again, that's my settings. That's not Chaseplane. I just love that. And go to nearest parked view. We can watch ourselves push out. Again, if we had made a terminal view, we could watch ourselves push out from inside the terminal like a passenger would.
Delta 1020, Salt Lake City ground, pushback and engine start approved. Face east.
We're going to crank number 1 and watch that engine start. Rich B, what's up, man? Hope all is well. Happy Friday. Happy Friday to you. All is very grand, I must say. And hope you're having a wonderful Friday as well. Man, look at that engine jiggling. That's more details that we would typically not see. You may not notice that little wiggle from the cockpit window, but now we can make this cool little view. We'll see it. Andrew! What's up, dude? Making that Southwest plane look like a toy. Yes, sir. Okay, this is looking way cool. Told you there. So much you can do with this thing. And it really just kind of comes down to your creativity. Alright, good start on number 1. Got the Avail. Now we'll roll number 2.
Delta 1277, gate Alpha 11 taxi via Hotel Niner, Hotel Yankee, 2 November, 2 Sierra.
Stoked about this, guys. Again, if you are enjoying the sexy and wonderful views that Chaseplane is allowing us to have, please smash that like button. Definitely helps the algorithm. It'll help others find out what Chaseplane is and the capabilities that it has and how it's going to redefine our experiences flight sim. Now we have, before this, the 350 obviously is an unbelievably sexy airplane, and we love to look at it, especially on the outside. But we were kind of stuck with, you know, our drone camera and our little spot camera. Now we're not. Now we can literally watch this thing taxi by, and there's so much that we're gonna be able to do. It's gonna be great. All right, good start on number 2. Have to start flow. Where's the road trim reset at? Right there. Flaps 1. Don't have to trim. So it trims for you. Have to start checklist. Any ice is off. Yellow pump is off, which we don't have in this airplane, I don't think. And yeah, whatever. All right.
Retard.
John Cole, or John Coley, I don't know how to say the name, sorry. Looking forward to it coming to 2024 since I uninstalled 2020 the way.
Delta 810, gate Alpha Tree 8 taxi via Hotel Niner, Hotel Yankee, 2 November, 1 November.
Yes, agree. And they will make this
Delta
for
1020,
2024.
contact Salt Lake City Tower 1905.
I believe they're kind of more so developing it as the sim as 2024
American
evolves,
2845, Salt Lake City ground, pushback and engine start approved. Face west.
Rich, you got the arc? Man, I hope you got it all set up. Huge and heavy. Yeah, dude. I struggled to get it up on the desk by myself. We're going to go terrain, and we'll get this thing rolling. Salt Lake City ground, Delta 858 heavy, ready to taxi runway 34 left.
Delta 858 heavy, runway tree 4 left taxi via 2 Sierra Alpha Alpha 1.
Taxi runway 34 left via Sierra, via 25 Alpha Alpha 1, Delta 858 heavy. I don't know what 25 is. It's okay.
Delta 1165, Salt Lake City ground, pushback and engine start approved. Face east.
That's right. Brake check. Pressure 0. You can tell I slammed them brakes. So Chaseplane is also going to give you
Delta
camera movement
heavy, hold
inside the
position for
airplane.
traffic. I'll call you back.
Holding position, Delta 858 heavy.
American 2845, runway tree 4 left taxi via 14, tree whiskey Charlie 2 Sierra Alpha, Alpha 1.
We're stuck because of that guy.
Alaska 746, Salt Lake City ground, pushback and engine start approved. Face east.
So I know he said to continue, but it would be an indefinite stuck because of basically was waiting for that guy behind us to pass.
Delta 1165, runway tree 4 right taxi via 2 Sierra Hotel, Hotel 1.
Alright. Mini brief. Gross weight is 419.2. Flaps config
Delta
to
1725, Salt Lake City ground, pushback approved.
36.3.
Face
B1's
west.
133, B2's 146. Heading up to flight level 230 off 34 left on the Seagull departure. Corver is our first fix. Flight controls check. Full up. Full down. Neutral.
Alaska
Full left.
746, runway tree 4 right taxi
Right.
via 2 Sierra Hotel, Hotel 1.
Flight controls checks complete. We can do all. RTO and config. That config button always seems to take a second to work. Alright, so next what I want to try is like the flyby.
American 2069, Salt Lake City ground, pushback and engine start approved. Face west.
I gotta remember what I set it to. No, it's tower. Oh, I think I said
Delta 1725, runway tree 4 left taxi via 2 Sierra Alpha, Alpha 1.
that's what I set it to.
Delta 1725, hold position for company traffic. I'll call you back. American 2845, contact Salt Lake City Tower 1 tree 2.65. Frontier Flight 2523, Salt Lake City ground, hold position for traffic. I'll call you back.
So I thought this one.
Delta 1725, continue taxi.
Can you view that loosely attached to the aircraft? From an aircraft species. This is super loose.
Alaska 746, contact Salt Lake City Tower 119.05. American 2069, runway tree 4 left taxi via 14 tree whiskey Charlie 2 Sierra Alpha, Alpha 1. Delta 858 heavy, continue taxi. Delta 858 heavy, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Delta 858 heavy. Why is this dadgum?
Delta 1165, contact Salt Lake City Tower 119.05. See you.
05.
Delta 1395, Salt Lake City ground, pushback and engine start approved. Face west. Frontier Flight 2523, Salt Lake City ground, pushback and engine start approved. Face west. Southwest 1678, Salt Lake City ground, pushback and engine start approved. Face east.
Where did I set this daggum flyby to? Igor, how's it going, my friend? Rich, I appreciate that, man. Sorry, guys. I want to do this flyby so we can taxi by the camera. And I keep forgetting what I set this to. Oh, cool. So we can like bring it in a little closer. What did I make the binding?
Delta 1395, runway tree 4, left taxi via 1 November, Alpha Alpha 1. Frontier Flight 2523, runway tree 4, left taxi via Tree Whiskey, Charlie 2 Sierra Alpha Alpha 1.
Hey. That's sexy. That is why you buy Chaseplane.
Southwest 1678, runway tree 4, right taxi via Golf Echo Hotel, Hotel 1.
Oh.
Delta 858 Heavy, contact Salt Lake City Tower 1 tree 2.65.
Over Tower 132.65, Delta 858 Heavy. I forgot this airplane like pulls hard to the left for whatever reason.
Delta 1725, contact Salt Lake City Tower 1 tree 2.65.
Salt Lake City Tower, Delta 858 Heavy, holding short, runway 3 for left, ready for takeoff.
Delta 858 Heavy, hold short of 3-4 left.
Hold short 3 4 left, Delta 858 Heavy. Eventually we're going to get off the ground. This is driving me nuts, man. Why? The TO config will not go green. Check this out. We can go holding short. Right, we can watch whatever. Alright, that's some sort of binding. I'm kind of thinking I won't be able to bind up, down, and zoom to my controller, but I think it's causing some problems. Bam. Planted that hope. G-Foot! What's happening, brother?
Delta 858 Heavy, runway 34 left, line up and wait.
Line up and wait, runway 34 left, Delta 858 Heavy. I have not seen that. Hold the tail button, okay.
Delta 2710, exit right next available taxiway.
The more you know. Guess it's not like the Hey, I'm gonna need you to close. It's not like the 320, right? Where you can just press it.
Delta 858 Heavy, Salt Lake City Tower. Wind 040 at 6. Fly heading 300. Runway 34 left. Cleared for takeoff.
Approaching 3,
Fly heading
4
300,
left.
clear for takeoff, runway 34 left, Delta 858 Heavy.
No, Delta 858 Heavy cleared for takeoff. Runway 34 left.
Clear for takeoff, runway 34 left, Delta 858 Heavy.
Delta 1725, hold position for traffic.
On runway 34 left.
That's right.
Delta 1725, continue taxi.
Man,
Delta
flex that switch
1725, runway 34 left, line up and wait.
Every little rudder input, I'm seeing the camera shake.
V1.
Nav.
American 2069, number 1 for departure. Hold short of 34 left. Delta 1725, Salt Lake City Tower, wind 040 at 6, fly heading 090, runway 34 left, cleared for takeoff. Delta 858 Heavy, contact Salt Lake City departure.
Over to departure, Delta 858 Heavy. Departure, Delta 858 Heavy. Climb in 6,700 on the Seagull departure.
Delta 858 Heavy, Salt Lake City departure, radar contact, cleared direct core VR, resume the Seagull 1.
Clear direct core VR, resume Seagull 1, Delta 858 Heavy. Alrighty, and oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god, it is just fucking orgasmic. Good God almighty.
Salt Lake City departure, radar contact, climb, maintain flight level 180. Delta 1725, cleared direct Odus, resume own navigation.
Oh my god. Can you see other targets? I don't think so. I think the best you're probably going to be able to do is
American 2845, contact Salt Lake Center 135.775, see you.
like when you're parked at the gate, doing like nearest parking spots and stuff, or choosing parking spots. Let's take a look. Let's see what's in the menu. 'Cause I think all you have is like you can click on the airport and go to different parkings and runways. That's going to be about it.
American 2069, Salt Lake City departure, good afternoon, radar contact, climb and maintain 14,000 feet, altimeter 2968.
Oh, It's just,
American 2069 cleared direct Odus.
it's one of the
resume
biggest
navigation.
puzzle pieces that have been missing from the sim for so long. Oh, so good. Problem is, it's going to get me in trouble. I'm going to be looking outside the airplane and start missing SOP items like landing lights at 10,000 feet. I'm kind of digging the camera movements. I'm afraid to see how aggressive the camera movements going to
Delta
be
1395, Salt Lake City departure.
upon
Good
landing.
afternoon. Radar contact.
I would imagine
cleared
there's
direct
probably
Bubby,
ways
resume
to
the
kind
rugged tree.
of simmer that down. Goodness flyby view. As I know. I wanted to like get it on the takeoff roll, get it on like the rotation and stuff, but for whatever reason, this airplane pulls to the left when it's on the ground. At least for me. And it's LSU baseball time. Ugh, so good. It's just so good. I need to create. Let's see. I want to adjust a couple things. Let's go menu preferences. Yes, camera movements. Or is it camera actions? Go internal, go external, go to world.
Frontier Flight 2523, Salt Lake City departure. Radar contact cleared direct scan. Resume the Arches 1.
I cleared out a lot of this because stuff I don't want.
American 2069, contact Salt Lake Center 1 tree
These quick looks,
5.775.
I don't
Have a
really
good
use quick
afternoon.
looks. I just have my views already set to where I want them to go. That's good. Just depth of field. Nice. We got binoculars. I don't know if y'all know we have binoculars. Let's see. Alright, so I want to do... I'm going to do flyby as...
Southwest 1646, Salt Lake City departure. Good afternoon. Radar contact. Climb and maintain 14,000 feet. Altimeter 2968. Southwest 1646, cleared direct Odus. Resume own navigation.
Why is it not?
Delta 1725, contact Salt Lake Center 1 tree 5.775.
I am pressing any key. Nothing's happening.
Delta 858 Heavy, contact Salt Lake Center 128.55.
I'm pressing keys to try to assign stuff, and it's not. It ain't doing it.
Delta 858 Heavy, contact Salt Lake Center 128.55.
And yeah, now nothing's happening. Contact Salt Lake Center on 128.55. Salt Lake Center, Delta 858 Heavy, climbing flight level 210, flight level 230.
Delta 858 Heavy, Salt Lake Center, climb, maintain flight level 400.
I'm gonna take level 400 Delta 858 Heavy. Okay, so it's going through periods where it's like it just stops working. Or maybe it's because I'm leaving it here and I need to go back to this. Maybe it was on this keyboard. Alright, let's try this now. I think this is interfering. So when I hit tab brings up flow. And I think this could be interfering and it's sending my key inputs to this instead of where I want them to go. Let's go here. Alright. Let's try this again. Menu, preferences, Chaseplane, cinematic. There we go. That's what it was. And we do have a conflict there. Shift C, that's going to be checklist. So probably need to go delete that from the sim settings. Yes, sir. Oh, yes, sir. I don't know if I'm going to get in trouble with the virtual airline for pausing, but, you know. Oh, need keyboard. Shift C. And then this can go bye-bye. Okay. What the hell? Thank you. Goodness. Oh, good golly, Miss Molly. Golly. I love that bottom down view. I feel like it's going to take me a whole afternoon to learn it and set up the views. Nah, it won't. I mean, it'll take us some time to set up the views, but it's not going to take you all afternoon. Okay, so I'm not the only one to have give it a ton of right rudder to keep. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, even when I'm taxiing, like very slow, it's just like pulling to the left, pulling to the left. You can kind of see that artifacting with the wings, especially going over clouds. That's my sim settings. I think I have a conflict.
Alaska 746, contact Salt Lake Center 118.05.
No. Oh, it's next cinematic view, not cinematic view. Oh. That's what that is. I'm so fucking happy right now. Oh yeah, I forgot to turn my baseball game on. It is the first conference game of the season, so I'm not gonna make y'all watch it, but I gotta watch it. But if y'all want to watch it too, I will be more than happy to share it with y'all. I just don't want to ruin all this beauty for you guys. God. Stupid mini sucks.
Delta 858 Heavy, contact Salt Lake Center 118.05.
Center on 18.05, Delta 858 Heavy. So this is what I need. If we were in a 320, I wouldn't even have to leave, because I could just do it on my little panel next to me. 18.5. Alright, so why is ESPN not working? It keeps putting me in, like, UK. Captain Nate, what's up, dude? I'm really liking the head shake. I think it's the best I've seen so far. I agree. Yeah, they obviously getting the camera API is a huge help. But I'm curious to see how aggressive it's going to be on touchdown. This is going to be epic with that 757 bore sounds, dude. I'm not going to be able to stream that first flight with this flyby and cinematic views because I might have to go clean my shorts. Alright, why is this being such... Log in. I haven't seen enough yet to know if it's better than FS Realistic, but one thing that it does, like, the camera just kind of, like, FS Realistic kind of reacts to what the airplane is doing and not what the human body would be doing in the cockpit. So, like, when I was going down the runway and I would, like, move the rudders, I could see the person, like, the camera view was, like, moving with the rudder inputs. There we go. So it's probably going to be better. But who knows? Maybe if you combine the two, who knows? Might have something muy sexito. There we go. Finally, shit. This stupid it kept putting me in Gonna watch this on YouTube TV. It kept putting me in like the UK. I don't even have a damn VPN on. Let's see if I've missed anybody. Alright, so John Cole.
United 2173, Salt Lake Center, radar contact, continue climb to flight level
have they said anything
350.
about time estimate for 24? No, they have not. They just mentioned that they are developing it for 2024. Just the flybys were you got that right, my friend. That guy behind you needs to copy down a phone number for sure. He was up my ass, wasn't he? Almost up to our cruising altitude of 40,000 feet.
Southwest 3543, Salt Lake Center, copy.
Can y'all think up any sexy external views that y'all would like to see? Kind of like rotate all these views. Oh man, look at that. Seeing the airplane move, but like the camera's not moving with it. That's nice. I want to look at something else. Application. We need this. Toggle Chaseplane panel. What can we bind that to? Let's try that. Let's see what that does. Well, it works, but it also is bringing up flow. We need to change that. wonder what world is. World.
Southwest 1572, contact Salt Lake Center 128.55.
Finally, we can tell people who say X-Plane has the flyby, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, sure can. Then we'll say they didn't have to pay for it. Can't win with those X-Planers. Am I right? Let's see, what else can do anything? Got group. Cycling.
West 5656, Salt Lake Center. Good afternoon. Radar contact. Continue climb to flight level 310.
We're gonna have to pay $100+ for planes and close your eyes on the scenery. Touche on that one. Come on, dude, swing the bat. Let's see, what other external views can we? Alright, that's getting really fucking old. I think a really good view they could add would be like a slow orbiting view where the camera's like kind of doing this little number on its own. Nice, go, 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 go.
United 2173, contact Salt Lake Center 128.35.
And what I'll probably do as well is I'll end up creating some like good passenger type views for like when they're boarding on the stairs or coming down the jetway. Kind of put cameras where we would see those passengers walking on the airplane, stuff like that. Love it. It's all about the your bindings and what you remember and what makes sense, because then you can just quickly change through and make it look real seamless and nice. Nice, that works really good. A little button. So if these views are saved as a file / folder, I wonder if they will start appearing on flightsim.to. No, so that's the thing with this. they're saved in a cloud, so you will always have them. They'll always be yours. But when you create a view, so let's say like engine number 1, right? Or we'll save this one. See this right here where it says share view, share this view with others on the community. So I can turn this on, and then I don't know how you find my stuff per se, but you go to community. You type in my name. I don't know what it's under. Shit. And then you can you'll see, like if you search my name, you'll see all my views for this particular airplane, and it'll show you based off what airplane you're flying. So you can download everybody's views who opts to share their views. Now, I just don't know what my name is in here, but it's all cloud community based. Okay, so like here, this guy's Nick Flight X. So I could search his name and find stuff. Or this person made a... The cool thing is you can preview it before you want to save it. It's like, this is what that one looks like. You just kind of go through and see which ones you like. Save the ones you want. And yeah, so you pick which one you want, like select it, hit import, and it'll import it to your list. I wish I could set up though, like copy the flyby, make the flyby start closer to it for like on the ground, like a taxi by kind of thing. Maybe you can. Just need to tinker around with this more. Oh, I can duplicate this shit. Hell yeah. So you can. Shift T for taxi. And we'll call this taxi by.
Alaska 746, contact Salt Lake Center 128.55. Have a good afternoon.
Track aircraft. Why is it not staying with the airplane though?
Southwest 3543, contact Salt Lake Center 128.35.
I'm not sure why it's not sticking with the airplane. So I'm gonna delete it for now. Maybe on the ground we'll tinker around with that. Look at that tower view. Binocular mode. That's kind of cool. Why did I leave nav mode? Yep, see look, it's been typing in this damn thing. We've been in an external view, so it's still been typing in it. Let's do that. Thought saving the cloud was optional. Maybe? I don't know. No, I think what was optional was whether or not you wanted to access the cloud. Like you were going to have to, originally you were going to have to pay for the cloud stuff. Where like you could have the community shit. But now you don't have to because everybody kind of raised hell about it. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there is like a local file. But I thought it was all cloud-based. DOGs are getting hungry. Let's go duplicates. Call this one. Fuck. Fuck, man. Missouri just hit a 2-run home run. Ugh. Damn it. Chicolates, how's it going, my friend? Do you think Microsoft Flight Sim will come out with this feature sometime? No, I don't. They thought that their camera system was like already more than sufficient, and I think this goes to show what more can be done. So no, I don't think they will. I think it's going to stick with Chaseplane, as it should, in my opinion. Alright, so the enter button is doing something to the airplane. There it is. Right, y'all. Yep, 6 o'clock feeding time for the kiddos. Yeah, definitely is. Another strikeout. Very nice. I'm gonna go feed the dogs real quick. I'm gonna take this out because when you're not clicked inside the sim, it's not very smooth. Give me 1 sec, guys. I shall be right back.
Delta 1564, Salt Lake Center.
All right, couillons. Jim, those views are really awesome. I know, man. I love it. Lufthansa, how's it going, my friend? It has been a minute. You doing well? Hope all is good. Looks like we're actually not too far from top of drop. Ooh, LSU tied it up 2-2. About 80 miles from top of drop, so we need to get the airplane prepped for arrival. And we're going to do a replay mode, so we can go through all these different views. Very nice. Alright, let's see. Let's go to perf, approach, and then on this side over here, ATC COM, D-ATIS, and we'll just hit update all. Alright, winds 110 at 7, 9 degrees, 2947. Winds are varying 0 to 140, 2 miles, no precip. I don't know where it's getting 110. Alright, never mind. That wind variation confused me for a second. Let's see. VAP 142. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Whoa. How do you make it stop doing that shit? You gotta go. Bruh, how do you get this shit to stop? It sounds all's good over here, man. Can't complain other than this jittery stuff. Hanging out with y'all. Ugh. Watching some baseball. It's a good time. Can't complain. Can't complain. Bruh. Switch off full screen. I did that. Still doing it. Swing and a miss. Strike 3.
Salt Lake Center, Delta 858 Heavy, flight level 400.
Delta 858 Heavy, Salt Lake Center, copy. Delta 858 Heavy, Salt Lake Center. I have a traffic management reroute for you. Advise ready to copy.
Huh.
Roger, ready to copy Delta 858 Heavy.
Delta 858 Heavy, expect chins 5, runway tree 4 right.
That's not a reroute. It's just a runway change.
Expect chins 5, runway 34 right, Delta 858 Heavy.
Delta 858 Heavy, contact Seattle Center 1 tree 2.6.
Yeah. Full screen thing's not doing it.
Delta 858 Heavy, contact Seattle Center 1 tree 2.6.
One 132.6 Delta 858 Heavy. Seattle Center, Delta 858 Heavy, flight level 400.
Delta 858 Heavy, Seattle Center. Good afternoon.
God dang it, dude. This is getting annoying.
American 2405, Seattle Center, copy.
The max frame rate does. Trying to like do some Google searches. Yesterday, for the first time, I heard on Beyond ATC, cleared for takeoff and keep it rolling. Traffic on 5 Mile Final. Huh. That's pretty cool. JJ, maybe you can help, man. We're having this stupid jittery shit. Like that. What do you do to make it stop doing that? I did the full screen off and then back on. Restart frame gen and it helps. Don't say that shit, cause my ass will hit that button. I just started doing it a few minutes ago. CST, what's happening, dude? Sorry to give you bad news, but that is big with frame gen. Something you get lucky. The full screen, what doesn't work requires a restart. Oh shit! Turn off frame gen. Let's turn that shit off. Frame gen off. Okay. I mean, that's smooth. I can still see like tiny stutters, but it'll work good enough. Definitely doesn't look as smooth there. That looks good. CST, first of all, great to see you, my friend. Hope you're doing well, and thank you for actually knowing how to fix that shit, because I was going to be real sad.
Delta 858 Heavy, approaching our top of descent, ready for lower.
Delta 858 Heavy, after sound, cleared via chin.
JJ, no, it's not Chaseplane. It does it from time to time.
Seattle Tacoma Airport, landing runway 34 right, altimeter 2947.
After sun cleared, the chins 5, pilot discretion descend and maintain flight level 350. Seattle Tacoma Airport, landing runway 34 right, altimeter 2947, Delta 858 Heavy. But yeah, I've had this happen a little bit more in this airplane. I don't know if it's a little bit more resource intensive. But I've had it start happening a little bit more often in this airplane and not really with many others. Shits and giggles. Let's turn it back on and see what it does. No. Yeah, it's going. Would have to be a restart. Unfortunately, CST knows what he's talking about. Having me yesterday, or without Chaseplane, yeah. It's also depending on which plane. For me, it happens only with 350 and 380. I bet you because it's got, you know, so much more on the back end, like those little moving maps and whatnots. It's probably got something to do with that shit. So hopefully the replay mode will still look decent. Nice. Very nice, very nice. Hold up. How did you get the A350 and Airbus logo on the chairs instead of the anyone? So this is an FSTO livery, and it just, oh shit, came that way. They replaced it. It's native in the 100 years anniversary livery. But there's also, I believe somebody uploaded those two, like, to permanently replace, so it'll be that way even with the liveries that are made by Inibuilds. It looks like there's some precip over the field. Man, this is a good game. I've switched TAA off and then back on, and that helped when that appears. I tried that too, and it didn't work. Sad face. Thank God. I don't know why any did that crap. Yeah, you would think that putting their logo on all of the, well, I guess it doesn't really apply in 2020, but putting their logo on all of the in-flight entertainment screens would be enough. But again, it doesn't really apply in 2020 because there ain't no damn cabin. I'm getting hungry. Let's see. Crystal actually just texted me about what not to eat. Oh, guys, I gotta show y'all something. I gotta show y'all something really, really cool in regards to Macy. You know, our little chocolate lab that just passed a couple weeks ago. I got Crystal something. My Max. Oh, this is that place that... I can do that. Yeah, that's fine. I think my dog sees a cat. Hey guys, I want to grab you all this thing that I had made for Crystal. Alright, so we got this in today, and when we opened it up, we had us a little cry. Oh shit. Well, I was trying to add so it wouldn't be so damn quiet. Anyways, turned out really good. Fucking love this. Check that out. So sweet. Miss this fucking dog so much. She's one of a kind. Sweet little baby. I'm gonna pull up the picture that
Delta 858 Heavy, contact Seattle Center 134.905. See you.
134.905 Delta 858 Heavy. There we go. So turned out super good. So it's going to go on the wall. We're putting together a little memorial shelf for her. We're going to have her ashes up there. We're going to have this picture. We got a little thing that's got some like, it's like a little case, has her hair in it. It says "Forever in Our Hearts, Macy." Little clay imprint of her paw. We'll make it, you know, real nice. I need to set my brake to vacate. Frame rates are getting rough. This is probably going to kill the frames. How do I switch the shit? 10:04. There we go. Brake to vacate is set. Nav, Captain FO Bear 29. Ah, why does that say There you go. I thought maybe it was the standby that was doing that. Yeah, it arrived. Turned out good, didn't it? Made my first VUS air flight last night. Wish I had more time tonight to do another one. Yeah, in all honesty, I haven't done one. If a pilot's life had US Air, I think I would definitely be doing it a lot more. Who was it that told me they got a US Air livery made for the 350? Yeah, I don't see it loaded on here. Maybe it's a private thing. I've had job offers from Shuttle and others who don't exist anymore. Yeah, isn't that weird? Like even my old airline, Trans-States Airline, is still on there, but US Airways ain't. That's kind of dim. Shaq's Discord had it done. It's available. I didn't see it. Unless it's quite a number of pages back. Nada. See, I fucking Flight Sim man. It does this shit. You be in a specific category. I searched US Airways. Nothing showed up. Let's try this. N953 US. Nada. Fucking. That's. It's only for 2024? Damn it! Who made this? I wish it was on both. Damn it. So I'm not flying 2024 right now because it keeps freezing up. Fuck. Come on, kid. Got bases loaded, 1 out, bottom of the 4th, tie game, 2-2. Need this homeboy to hit the ball. All right, let's go to Odbo. Got us some precip on approach. Pulled off. Uh-oh, I just had a thought. In the... Hello? Stand up triple, baby. Hey, you just try to say something on here? Hell yeah. Just cleared the bases, baby. Fred is working on converting it. Okay, sweet. Sweet, sweet. I definitely want it. What is this? Update. Oh, it's the same. Which else? True temp of +2, SAT of -6. So sorry for the not super smooth frames. Oh damn frame gen jack stuff up.
Altimeter setting.
I mean altimeter setting. 294.
Altimeter setting.
I will go no camera so y'all can just enjoy the beauty. Ugh. Next stream we're definitely gonna be using Cabana Boo the Hurricane, so y'all wish y'all could play in the SEC. The next flight will definitely be, or the next stream will definitely be the Phoenix 3, probably 321. I'm kind of over this 350 and how heavy it is on the frame rates. So question, how to change the smoothness in Chaseplane from view to view? Tell you what, let me address that when I get on the ground. I don't want to mess this up because I will if I get distracted. In short, I'm not totally sure. 5,000. Go gear down. So as far as the smoothness, I'm not sure, but I can show you how to like make it where it's either snappy or like you can see the transition. 1000, we're definitely not stable.
Approaching 3, 4, center.
God, these frame rates suck, man. I'm glad I didn't pick 3-4 right. Look at that.
$500. 400.
Daggum. Inibuilds.
300 above. Two minimum. 100. 50. 40.
I can't fly like this.
30. Retard. 20. Retard. 10. 5.
Usually I would go around, but I don't really have the time to do so.
Four thousand feet remaining.
Auto brake off.
You're right, hurricanes are boo. But man, how's things going, dude? I bet you like this livery. Oh, ain't she pretty? I forgot I was flying on virtual
Approaching
Delta
1,
Airlines
6
in a
left.
pilot's life. Shit. It's probably a terrible landing. Probably have to scrub both of those. Damn, didn't even have my lights on either. Goodness. Distracted. Yeah, I definitely am not logging these. See, this thing just loves to turn left. I don't get it. Alrighty. Weather radar's off. Did that do that on its own? It's kind of cool if it detects weight on wheels and turns it off for you. Said skid marks on the runway. Landing was rough. Had a little issue with the frame gen where the sim gets really stuttery, so I had to turn that off, which is then like really killed the frame rates. Obviously, the Inibuilds 350 is can be a frame rate heavy airplane, especially in 2020 versus 2024. So the landing was squirrely, but we are recording it, so we'll be able to watch it in all the cinematics and its beauty. But it could have been a lot better had we had a few more frame rates. And JJ, yes, they do plan on bringing it to 2024. As the sim evolves, they will be bringing it to 2024. I don't even know where the heavies go. But at this point, it don't even matter because we're not doing the VA flying no more. So we'll come here. Negative 287. Call that good. And I think we'll just go ahead and run the replay from here. Alright, so one thing that I do love is you can pop this out, move it to a different monitor if you so please, which will allow you pretty easy changing around of the views.
1,000.
Alright, it's probably going to get real stuttery again.
4, center.
So let's see, what should we start with? Let's do cinematics.
$500.
Yeah, those frame rates are terrible. So parallel, since you're here, Tariq was asking me a while ago how to make like the camera transitions smooth. I believe that's what he meant. Yeah, how to change the smoothness in Chaseplane from view to view. So the little that I know, when creating your views, of course it's going to do that. You can change your group, and each group will have a different, I want to say each one, but the groups have different transitions. So like the pilot group, you'll see like a smooth transition, whereas if you do a hard mount, it's going to be just like just a quick snap of a camera change. That's the most that I know at this point. So for example, take this back out. Oh man. So being in the human group, we see transitions like this where you see it moving. But when you set it to hard, you get a quick snap like that. So you see how you don't see the transition at all? It's just snappy. That's the difference in the groups. Yes. Yep, transitions can be turned on and off by group. There you go. Thank you for confirming that. Some people like flying through the third of the plane and others not so much. I'm right there with you. And it's great to have that choice where if you want to go through, you can. If you don't have to. So thank you for doing that. That is that's a great consideration. Ah, beautiful airplane. It's just so daggum frame rate heavy. And I got a 4090 and a 99, 64 gigs of RAM. Still. Alright, so let's see. Let's try. Let's do Seattle. Runway. Nah, tell you what, let's do a tower view. We've never done a tower before.
On runway 34, center. 2,400 feet remaining.
We'll go into binocular
Caution,
mode.
Short runway. Short runway. Approaching 34, center. Flaps. Flaps. Flaps.
And we're going to turn her off. Catley, thank you so much, my dear. Appreciate it. Oh, by the way, have you given any more thought to going to Sun and Fun? Binoculars, I agree. Binoculars, very dope. Especially like, what's more appropriate for binoculars than tower view? You know, especially to watch such a hideous landing. Little light chop on the touchdown. Use the lower res textures. Yeah, and so I don't think you've been here for the whole thing, but we had that frame gen issue where the whole sim gets stuttery, and so we had to turn that off. When that's on, like it's smooth. It looks great. But as soon as I turned that off, it was a little rough. All right, now let's go to runway 34 center. And we'll start with this. Bam. Skirt. And this is not going to be the most pleasant view because I'm about to turn it around, and as we try to track the airplane, oh, wait a minute. I had an idea. Let's see if it's something we can do. But, okay. So what I was thinking was if the runway had the ability to track the airplane, but it doesn't, but that's not a big deal because we can create our own view here if we wanted to that would track the airplane from the same point of view. So you could definitely do that if you wanted to. Avoided Chaseplane content because I am strictly 2024 since release. This add-on looks beautiful. Didn't want to get excited just to have to wait. Yeah, and I'm sure that's something too that Parallel 42 is pretty aware of, that many folks have probably, or a lot of folks have switched to strictly 2024. I have kept my 2020 intact for multiple reasons. Predominantly add-on, like airports, PMDG. Skirt. That wing depth though. Hey, gotta love that little vapor. Oh, that would have been so much cooler if it would have been smooth. But that, it's just like, that was awesome. And that's what Chaseplane is all about. Like these little random spots where you get these just beautiful cinematic flybys where you come over the trees and disappear over the little hill. Like that is what it's all about. I love it, I love it, I love it. It gets me so excited. Even more so, like now, I'll fly by myself without streaming or anything. When I get home at 6 in the morning from work, and just take some flights. And like now, I won't be watching YouTube because I'm just gonna be watching the airplane while I'm in cruise. I'm telling you, man, wasn't it slick? It was so slick. so slick. This is my only complaint, and it's not a Chaseplane thing again. This is a limitation with the sim and the ground textures, level of detail, and all that stuff. Because once you get so far away, the ground textures get a little blurry. I wish the sim didn't act that way. Yeah, sick. So many add-ons that aren't compatible. And then there's probably more that are compatible that we're not even aware of. It's just hard. Like there's no great way to tell unless like some online stores have had a good way of like letting you know that some are compatible, but others not as much. What can we do? Yeah, watch them. So spoilers retract. Yes, sir. Got a little vapor off the engine nacelles. Oh, there's just so much to look forward to, and you don't even know what you're going to be looking forward to. Like, look at, I don't know, something about this perspective right here. The way that we have it on a gimbal, and it's kind of pivoting around with the way the airplane is moving. I think there's just going to be so many times that we're just going to have these organic experiences through flybys, cinematics, views that we set up that we don't even intend to turn out the way that it does. It's going to catch us by surprise and just look phenomenal. Alright, y'all know we got to get some wing views. Is Chaseplane out to the public? Yes and no. It's a soft release. So if you have spent $42 or more on their online store, you will get access to Chaseplane. They're kind of doing a soft release to ensure that when they do open it up to everybody, that it's a smooth release. And I have a lot of parallel 42 products. So I was able to grab this. So if you have spent $42 in the on their online store, and you're in that'll put you in the Club 42, then you can pick up Chaseplane. And think about it, even like GA stuff, going into some of the Parallel 42, like I love the Kodiak. I'm a huge Kodiak fan. Taking the Kodiak into some of the Parallel 42 sceneries, and just doing like replays with cinematics. In fact, that's got me wondering. Well, shoot, I may have deleted a lot of my replay thingamajigs. Ooh, y'all know what? Oh, we should try this. We're about to do something. It's still probably not going to be very smooth. My sim takes forever to restart, so I'm not going to restart the sim to get the frame rates back. So recently we did a stream into Tonkating with the A350, and we did a replay. And we're going to go load that replay up and watch it with Chaseplane. And we're going to be going and getting some Mexican food once Crystal gets home. Gonna get some margaritas. Did you record the takeoff? I did not, no. But that is something we need to do, is do some cinematics and takeoff. It's probably going to take forever to go back to the main menu. Oh yes, sir. LSU is up 7-2 against Missouri in our first conference game of the year. Like to see it? Uh-oh. Oh, whatever. Yeah, it's to be expected. Alright, come on, Cade. Chaseplane with the updated F-28 out yesterday will be awesome. I haven't flown that airplane. Don't catch it. Out of bounds. Foul. Yeah, I've never flown any of the Fokkers. I do like the MD-82 though. Might have to try this out with some MD-82. So can we look forward to some new B-roll? Probably. Alright, so let's do a little something real quick. We're gonna record a takeoff, and we'll watch the replay, and then we'll watch the replay of the landing. I don't know why my throttles are in reverse. Bats. Yes, guys, if you can, please smash that lickety-likety like button. Appreciate that. Alright, well, I would have to restart the sim. And if I have to restart the sim, I'm not going to have time to do this. I'm not sure why it's not starting up. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that might be it. I can't even change the views right now. It's like it's kind of stuck in between starting Chaseplane and then the Sims default settings. Yeah. Well, at least we got this little view. Maybe we can do something with it to at least finish up the stream. Well, guys, sorry that we couldn't do some cinematics on Takeoff and stuff, but we'll definitely make sure to do that on the next stream. Maybe I'm kind of thinking we even do some GA stuff. I think that'll be pretty dope. If y'all haven't checked out Parallel 42's bush sceneries, man, y'all missing out. Especially on some challenging approaches, some challenging flying, challenging takeoffs even. I love their sceneries. So y'all should take a look at that, see what y'all think. But yeah, I do hope y'all enjoyed this. I'm gonna put the Parallel 42 link in the description. Probably would have been smart to do in the first place. Save that. Thunder snow. Oh, dude, that'd be pretty cool. This flickering, I think, is the landing lights because I didn't have them turned on. All right, guys. Thank y'all so much for coming to hang out. Greatly appreciate it. Hope y'all learned something today about Chaseplane. That way, if you when you pick it up, you'll know how to set up some views and all the capabilities and the cool things that you can do. and enjoy it. Huge shout out to Parallel 42 for all the work on this. They are filling a massive void in this sim with this application. It is worth every single cent of the $30 that they charge for it, which I think is a more than fair price. But not sure when I'm going to stream again. Not sure if it's going to be tonight. Probably not, because I'm probably going to drink margaritas and then pass out. But more than likely Sunday night. And maybe in the meantime, if I do get some single player flight time in, I'll get some good footage for you guys. But yeah, as always, be good at it. Keep it on the wrong side, and I am Wrong Side Simulations. Giving the best content on the wrong side of the airplane, the right seat. And I will see y'all on the next one. See ya.